So I'm heading over to the woods near our house for my second or third tree job over there. It's kind of like a cool area to do tree work because it's close to the house and a lot of trees. So anyway, going over there, I got a couple, 2, 3 big leaners. Those big old curving trees that go over the house. They're kind of craving the sunshine, that clear spot up above the house, and these guys want them taken out.
A relatively large percentage of, the transit riding population who are still boarding buses and trains.
All right, so tree number 1 is this ash here. Died a couple years back, as they're telling me, and I was just kind of beating on it to see how it sounded, and there was a hollow kind of void over here, but you can see I stripped some of this bark away and it's coming back pretty easily, like with most ash trees, but I'm not seeing a whole lot of borer action in here, so it seems pretty good. It's a long, tall ash tree. You can make a lot of baseball bats out of this thing. Alright, so my goal here, obviously I could fell the whole thing, but I just wanted to sort of save some of these other trees, so I'm just going to climb it about halfway, top it in this area. And just like everything else in the woods, they just want everything kind of laying out to help with the erosion and whatnot. Alright, so you can also see next tree I'm taking out is that kind of thin leaner up over the house. There are a couple leaners we were talking about if he wants them both out. He's gonna go with this guy first, and then maybe kind of consider either a hard prune on this one or taking it out. And if you remember, I was doing another job out here in the woods, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And that was back that way. Not this property, not the next one, but 2 houses back. So kind of moving in here, I'm digging it. And this guy, kind of gotta make a choice. I'm either gonna push this one this way or just take the top. So here's the peg. Still pretty dang tall, nice and straight. And I'm going to put it over in this general area and then kind of deal with it and integrate it into the landscape. That's about it. Oh, it needs one more tap. Just one more tap. There it is. Nice. Good, everything's in good shape up top. So I ended up taking out 4 trees on the other side of the house yesterday and just showed you the first one, but here's that other kind of wicked leaner that I'm doing. You can see it's just striving to go up over the house, get some sunlight. I've got it tied off in 2 places, so rigged there over to an oak, kind of up, and then I've got my line on this tree. Is that right? Yeah, my line on this tree coming up and over a natural crotch, and then down to the tree. So I might still put a zip line up there just to get this stuff out, because, you know, even if you lower it here, you're kind of lowering real close to the house. So one more line possibly, and then I'll get up there. Alright, the rigging on this deal is a little bit wacky, but I think you can see it here. This is my stem, this is my curbation. Tied into this tree here, just because it is straighter. I like that. I want to tie it over here, but then I've got a rope coming back this way, back to that tree. That's just attached. Later, I'm probably going to use that guy to pull. Alright, just like halfway up, and just kind of navigating some of these old vines. I guess they cut these things a while back, but not entirely. So they're still dangling. I don't know if there's any other tree people watching this, but I always find this part kind of unnerving on a climb. You get to this point on a tree where it's kind of curving in a sense that you can't reach out straight and hold it. So just a little unnerving. I'm looking forward to getting right up here. All right, this guy is next. I'm gonna notch it, try to go this way a little bit away from the house, and we got it tied off actually on the line that's over on my main tree. So try to get it over here. All right, so here's what's next. The big leaner is tied up here and at the base, just so it doesn't wiggle too much. And ideally, it's gonna come down and then kind of be lowerable in this area with some travel. It's got a lot of travel to do, so probably down in this area. All right, that's pretty much it for this job. I just got to kind of arrange these logs a little bit. These guys are trying to fight erosion here, so I'm gonna kind of terrace just a little bit. I got two things to mention here at the end of the video. Number one is that this is not a how-to video. It's not like a here's how you should do it kind of thing. It's just a story of how I did it. And the other thing is that today is my 50th birthday. So it's kind of nice to be out in the woods cutting wood when you turn into an old petrified log. All right, check you in the next video.